As a major civil engineering company based here in Abergavenny, South Wales, the health and safety of our employees has always been of paramount importance. With my own 40 years experience within the industry, I've always been aware of the pitfalls of our own employees coming into quarries for the collect trade.
The problem with the collect trade is that they would, in the action or act of sheeting down, would actually climb on the back of their vehicles and then jump off. There are a number of issues as well with the actual industry not providing necessarily the right facilities and training and procedures which allowed that sort of behaviour to take place.
I was invited to a workshop run by the local quarrying companies to look at the safe practices that were being promoted by their group. What really impressed us was the fact that all the companies in South Wales are looking to join in with this initiative so that the measures outlined are going to be rolled out consistently across all the quarries. So it leaves our lorry drivers in no doubt what is expected of them every time they turn up for a load.
The induction card was formulated by the working group. The emphasis is on consistency. It talks about the behaviours that are involved in the sheeting operation. It talks about PPE. The idea is that it's simple, it's pictures so that people can grasp what is being required of them without getting bored or distracted by a lot of narrative and written word.
As a part of the initiative, we've actually installed a safety cage for the collect trade for the 7.5 tonne lorries and below to ensure that they carry out sheeting in a safe manner without any risk of falling off the truck. It has improved because they actually police it themselves, and very rarely do we find any collect customers on the actual lorry pulling the sheet across. They either sheet off the ground now or go into the cage.
Essentially, when I started looking into our compliance with the CDM regulations, which stands for Construction, Design and Management, it was quite clear that we really needed to ensure the contractors we used were competent and had a good perception of the risks that were on site. I looked at the way we controlled our contractors and inducted our contractors, and I felt that there was some improvements to be made. So that's when I started to work with an external company, Kiso IT Solutions, and we developed an online contractor management system that basically not only structures their induction, it also allows us to track them from when they enter the gatehouse by using barcode systems and logging them into the site. It allows us to build up a competency record for them so we can see exactly what their skills are and ensure that we only put them to work doing something that their skills are tailored to. And it also allows us to log them onto our permit to work system, so at any point in time we know where our contractors are working on site. The induction process starts by creating an account, a record for the contractor. And with the induction, we were very keen to ensure that there was a pass-fail element to it. So the induction process was broken down into 11 modules which covered key topics that we wanted to get across to our contractors. At the end of each module, there was a series of multiple choice questions. And then at the end of the induction, there's a summary screen that shows the amount of modules that have failed. At the end of the induction, once they've passed all the modules, then we can choose an ID card to print for them. The main benefit is that we're managing contractors proactively. We're understanding their competency before we put them to work. And we're also increasing their perception of risk by giving them a very structured, focused induction before they go out on site.